In this movie, I'm going to show you how to use an app called Brushstroke. It's available for iPhone and iPad, and I use it a lot. So here I've launched it. I'm just going to go in. I have the choice of going in to use my camera on the right, or I can go in on the left and just grab a photo, and this happens to be a photo that I was going to use. I can scroll through my different camera rolls at the bottom. I'm going to click that little button on the right, and now it's going to paint it in whatever filter I was using last, and you can see there are categories down here at the bottom. The little brush on the left allows you to scroll through and look at all the different filters, and they're all based on different categories, such as washed, medium, so forth. If you click the little palette, you can go in then and apply different kinds of tones on top of it. So for example, if I just click on one of these and it just changes it, well, that's kind of cool, I like that. So I might leave that one on. The one in the very middle that looks like a little easel actually can apply different kinds of textures to the background. I'm not going to do that on this one, but you have a bunch of different ones that you can apply. You can even add different types of warm and cool filters in the background. This little adjustments one allows me to go in and change all sorts of things just by using a finger and dragging left or right. So there's saturation, density. So for saturation, I'll just bump up the saturation a little bit. I do like colorful photos. For exposure, I can go in here and lighten it or darken it as I see fit. A lot of different things you can do in here. And finally, on the far right is a little A. I've already signed mine, but it allows you to write your name and hit the done, and then it adds your signature to the photo. So that's kind of nice. And this one is called Brushstroke. It's easy to use. It's got all these different categories that are listed here, and some of these filters are really good. Again, you've got the little icons as you have in so many of the other apps that aren't really a good representation. I have probably 8 to 10 that I use often that I know by number, but otherwise it's just a matter of experimenting. But a great little app called Brushstroke. Oh, finally, I guess I should show you, if you want to actually save it, click that little button in the far upper right, and you have the option in here of saving it, and you can save it out to as a social media. You can also go in and set it up so that you can work only with high res if you want, and I'll show you where you do that. If you go back to the very home screen, this little button at the bottom that looks like a gear allows you to make sure that it's saving in high resolution. So again, this is an app called Brushstroke.